Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Kansas Jayhawk Dynasty. Today, the Jayhawks take on Central Michigan, and they are without John Sands and Brad Meadows. No different than last week when the Jayhawks lost to the Texas Longhorns in a brutal fashion. And today, they look to get back on the winning track. Really, no other way to put it. They played horribly last week. They didn't deserve to win. They didn't win. They didn't run the football very well, and I think that there's going to be some changes in the depth chart. In fact, I know that there's going to be changes in the depth chart. Adam Moss, the freshman, he's going to be moved to the starting halfback, and we're going to see how he does carrying the load of the Jayhawk offense, and we're going to try and utilize that that ground game a little bit more, try and get play action going. So to start out of the pistol formation is Adam Moss up the gut. He'll pick up 6 yards there. A good carry to start off the day. We didn't run the ball very well against Texas, and I think that that was part of our demise there on top of a number of other things as Michael Johnson is going to get sacked here. Loss of 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Jayhawks. Offensive line needs to play better now. Johnson out of the gun, dropping back, stepping to his right, and firing to Brian Johnson, who picks up the first down on a 17-yard reception. A dime right there from Michael Johnson. Here we go now, pistol formation. Adam Moss, the deep man in the backfield. He'll get the ball on the carry, and Adam Moss is going to get up the sidelines and pick up 12 yards. A solid rush there, 2 solid carries in a row for Adam Moss as Joel Robinson comes in now to spell, and Robinson's going to get brought down in the backfield for a loss of 2. 3rd down and 10 now coming up for the Jayhawks. Pistol formation again, Robinson and Moss, the 2 backs in the backfield as Johnson rolls out to the right, and he'll fire to Adam Moss. But the ball falls harmlessly to the turf, and it would be punted by the Jayhawks. Central Michigan football now. Alex Harrell, the quarterback, he's going to give a quick play fake and complete the pass over the middle to Tyson Jones, who picks up 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 1 now for Central Michigan. Here we go now, 2 backs in the backfield as another play action, and Harrell's going to throw to Doug Day, who breaks a tackle, and he's going to pick up some yards. A great block there by the offensive lineman. He was hustling downfield and put a Jayhawk on their back. 2nd down and 7 now for Central Michigan. Out of the gun, Alex Harrell dropping back to pass. He'll unload one deep, and Will Burnett is there on the coverage. Great job there. Now let's complete the play and get an interception next time. Come on, Willie. 3 down linemen for the Jayhawk defense as Alex Harrell under center is going to drop back to pass, and he is going to fire to his left to Woodard, who picks up a couple of yards. Not enough for a first, however. It would be punted, and Jayhawk football now. Inside their own 10 is Brian Johnson's wide open across the 50 to the 40 to the 30, and he's going to get brought down at about the 22-yard line. A 69-yard reception. Look at the play off the ball there by Johnson. He's a big, tall receiver, and he does a very good job getting open now. 2nd down and 10. Johnson dropping back to pass. He's not finding anyone open. He's going to roll out, and he's going to get sacked. A shoestring sack there. It's going to be 3rd down and 17. The 2nd sack today by this Central Michigan defense is this kick is up and no good. All in all, not a great drive for the Jayhawks. They had one big play, drove down into Central Michigan territory, got pushed back by a sack, and then missed a field goal. What's going on here? As Harrell completes another pass over the middle to Tyson Jones, who picks up 12 yards and a 1st down. Harrell is looking very comfortable early here. His receivers are catching the football, and now he's going to try and run it, but David Dixon is going to bring him down for a loss of 2 on the read option. Pistol formation now, 2nd down and 12 as Harrell's going to hand it off to Woodard as Woodard picks up some good yardage, but Dixon's there for the tackle. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now coming up. Alex Harrell out of the gun. Woodard lined up to his right. Harrell dropping back to pass now, firing to his right, and it's going to be reeled in by Alan Callahan. He's the star receiver on this Central Michigan team. A little bit of an Antonio Brown effect there, if you catch my drift, as Woodard runs up the gut for a gain of 8, and it'll be 2nd down and 2 now for Central Michigan. 4 down linemen for the Jayhawks. Harrell in the backfield as Woodard tries to run up the middle, but there's a host of Jayhawks there to bring him down. Behind the line, it'll be 3rd down and 3 now. A big stand for this defense, not so much as Dougie Day picks up about 7 or 8 yards, and it will be a 1st down. I formation here is Doug Day now running to his right, and he's got some room to work. Day with a block, and he's finally going to get brought down by Jerry Harris. Doug Day was breaking free into the secondary and wasn't touched by anyone until Jerry Harris jumped on his back, preventing a touchdown as Woodard lowers the shoulder on Corey Hunt. And that would be the first points of the day as Central Michigan jumps out to an early 7-0 lead. That would also do it for the first quarter, as it is now the start of the second quarter as Joel Robinson tries to pick up, and he will pick up a first down, picked up 4 when he needed 3. Jayhawks trying their best to keep up as a little read option set up now. Johnson's going to pitch it out, a dangerous pitch to Joel Robinson on first down. They will pick up 9, second down and 1 coming up. Pistol formation again, we're seeing a lot of that early. I really wanted to change it up. I did not feel like we were successful enough. Felt like we were going out of the gun too much, so the happy medium is the pistol. Again, pistol formation here too. In the backfield is Johnson's going to get brought down for a sack, a loss of 8 on first down, second down and 18. Now Johnson stepping to his left and hitting Isaiah Higgins on a dig, and Higgins is going to turn it upfield all about the yak and pick up enough for a first down on second and 18 as there's going to be a flag on this insignificant 3-yard run. But it would be a 15-yard face mask, setting us up with first and 10 at their 14. A big play there because of the penalty, not so much the run. Pistol formation now, Adam Moss in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to have some room to work as he lowers his shoulder and brings the defender down with him after a gain of 10. First down and goal now. Pistol formation, and Moss is going to get the carry, trying to get into the end zone, and he reaches pay dirt on a 3-yard touchdown run, the freshman's first points of his career. And it is a tie ball game here in the second quarter as Woodard's going to get the carry on a draw. This time Corey Hunt's there to make the tackle, pushes him parallel to the line of scrimmage, and it would be a gain of 2. Woodard now trying to get outside, but Jonathan Hester makes first contact, and then he's wrestled down again. A good hustle play there by Jerry Harris and Corey Hunt. Solid job by this Jayhawk defense. Third down and 9 coming up now for Central Michigan. Harrell's going to float one to the middle, and it's going to get caught as Andrew Hicks got bumped a little bit by David Dixon there, I believe. Natural pick route. It's fair game, and it results in a first down as Alan Callahan picks up an 8-yard gain and a first down. Alex Harrell is looking comfortable early. He's 9 for 9. Here comes the blitz, and Harrell's going to float one again. That's going to be caught by Tyson Jones. He's just lobbing these balls up, and his receivers are going up and getting them, and then getting yards after the catch, too. As a screen set up here, but it's going to be sniffed out, and it would be incomplete. Good play there by Tony or Terry Schultz. I can't remember his first name. Excuse me, Mr. Schultz. Woodard now on the draw, and he's going to get brought down. That's David Pierce. The big lineman has made a splash in his first year starting for the Jayhawks. Central Michigan would kick a field goal on that last possession. Now as McMillan's going to get the ball at his own 5, he's going to take it up across the 25. Then he'll get brought down at about the 30. A read option now as Johnson's going to pitch it out to Moss, and there is nobody there. Moss across the 50, the 40, the 30, and he's going to get brought down at about the 25. A drive that started as we'll play it by ear, see how far we get, has now turned into a scoring opportunity as Dustin Jones, the receiving fullback, reels in a catch and picks up 13 yards there. Pistol formation again, 32 seconds remaining in the half as Johnson's going to he's going to roll to his left and get hit, and that would be another sack on the day. Hurrying to the line now, time ticking away, 15 seconds. Now a floater out to the left, and that was horrible. I don't know what happened there. It was incomplete. Let's chalk it up to that. Johnson now trying to make something happen, throwing it to Lance Sims, who reels in the catch. The tight end makes the reception, a 19-yard touchdown strike, and that puts the Jayhawks up by 4 points at the end of the half. Great route, got just enough into the end zone. The ball did cross the plane. 14-10 Jayhawks. Central Michigan is definitely putting up a fight here, and the Jayhawks have to do better defensively. The defense has been the weakness of this team since the start of this season, and I really expected them to play better. They have not. Looks like the loss of Michael Green at middle linebacker and also William Keenan at free safety is really putting a number on this defense as Alex Harrell completes another pass over the middle. He's 11 for 13 to start the day. Start of the second half here, and another short completion to Callahan, and he'll turn it up for a gain of 7 yards. Second down and 3 now. Woodard now up the gut, and he's going to pick up a good chunk of yardage there. 11 to be exact. It's going to be 1st and 10. Central Michigan is moving. Dougie Day now running it to the outside, and he's going to get brought down for a 1-yard gain. Solid job there by the Jayhawk defense. 4 down linemen again. It looks like a screen set up here as Day's going to make the reception, but who else? Jonathan Hester is there to bring him down. The outside linebacker who wanted to go pro last season, but we talked him into staying. And now a deep pass out of the pocket's going to get hauled in by Tyson Jones, and he is killing us through the air today. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield as Woodard's going to try and cut this one up to the end zone, but he's only going to pick up 3 before being brought down by Corey Hunt, the linebacker. 4 down linemen now, a man in motion from left to right. Alex Harrell under center. He's going to drop back to pass, taking a 5-step drop and firing to the left, but he's going to get brought down. Short of the goal line, it's going to be 3rd down and goal now. This Jayhawk defense needs to stop as Harrell fires to the end zone, and it's brought in by Brian Abrams. An easy drive there. The Jayhawk defense needs an answer as Adam Moss with a nice spin move, and he's going to pick up a good chunk of yardage there. 14 and a 1st down. 8 rushes for 99 yards to start the day. Not bad for the freshman. Johnson now under center, dropping back to pass. He's going to roll to his right and fire to the freshman, Jason Howmiller. Swagged out with those cleats. They look blue, I think, and they look great. Welcome to the clan, Jason Howmiller. Adam Moss now on that power, losing a ton of yardage. What are you doing? But finally starting to turn it upfield, and he'll pick up the 1st down. Pistol formation now. Lance Sims being motioned out to his right, and a little hot route put on there by Michael Johnson now with the play action. He's going to roll to his right, looking for a receiver open. Defense coming in hot. He's going to buy some more time. Floating one to the end zone, and Isaiah Higgins reels in the catch. This kid is electric. Anytime we need a big play, we can go his way. Here's another replay of it. Leaping above defenders, running into his own player, and then getting hit into the end zone for a touchdown. A big momentum builder right there for the Jayhawks as Woodard now gets the carry to the outside, but Corey Hunt is there on the tackle. Man in motion from left to right. Now it's going to be a play action. It's going to be intercepted by Will Burnett. The corner who had a chance for an interception earlier now gets his redemption, going up and snagging that ball out of the air. Good play by Will Burnett. He came on strong at the beginning of this series. He had a couple interceptions, I believe 3 within the first 5 or 6 games. Then he was quiet, and now he is back with an interception. Let's see if he can keep it up as this Jayhawk defense picks up 11 yards and a 1st down. Bryant McMillan there on his 2nd reception of the day. Pistol formation again, as Johnson's going to take it himself on this one. He's going to pitch it to Moss, who's going to try and pick up the 1st down, but he's going to get brought down after a gain of 7. As the 3rd quarter is winding to an end here, as Joel Robinson's going to get the carry, breaking into the open field and getting brought down at about the 14-yard line. That would do it for the 3rd quarter. Jayhawks are up 21-17, and we are trying to build on that lead as Johnson, he's going to roll to his right, again being flushed out of the pocket, trying to take it himself, but he's going to get brought down just shy of that goal line. It is going to be 1st and goal for the Jayhawks, and a toss out to Adam Moss, and he's got the edge. Touchdown, the freshman's 2nd of the day. Sorry, cut that clip a little bit short. Wanted to show some celebrations. But anyway, 11-point lead for the Jayhawks as a huge hit delivered there by Jerry Harris. 2nd down and 1 now. Central Michigan trying to get some points on this drive as Woodard's going to take the carry up the gut, and he's going to hit a Jayhawk defender at about midfield, right on the logo. Harrell now out of the gun, dropping back and firing to the left. He's got a man wide open. It's Tyson Jones bringing in his 8th or 9th reception of the day. That puts him over 100. 1st down and 10 now as Harrell's going to hand off to Woodard, who's going to lose the football, but it's going to get scooped up by a lineman. If only he could have taken it and ran, that would have been awesome. But dreamers will dream. Dixon now on the blitz, and he leaves a wide open gap in the middle of the field. Tyson Jones with a 24-yard reception. Woodard now on the carry. He's going to get met at the line for a gain of 2 yards. This Jayhawk defense is starting to click. That does not bode well for opponents now. 4 down linemen with a linebacker walked up on that right side. Man in motion. It's going to be Dougie Day who's going to get hit by Corey Hunt in the backfield. And it's going to be a gain of about 3 yards. 3rd down and 7 now for Central Michigan. Harrell dropping back to pass. He's got a screen set up as David Dixon is waiting for it. 4th down and 12 now. Central Michigan would add a field goal, making it a 1-possession game now. Johnson rolling to his right. He's going to fire to Lance Sims, who reels in the catch. A 16-yard reception there. 2nd down and 7 now. Jayhawks trying to chew clock and put the dagger in this game as Johnson is going to roll to his right. Floating one deep for Higgins, who had it in his hands, but it's going to be knocked away by Central Michigan. Not sure if that was the best play call. If he would have caught it, it would have been a great play call, but he didn't, so it kind of sucks. Anyway, pistol formation now. Johnson throwing to Higgins again, and he's going to reel this one in. A gain of 16 and a 1st down. Why are we passing right now? Not a great idea, but we're doing it anyway as McMillan's going to run it up the gut. Excuse me, not run it up the gut. Catch it in the middle of the field and pick up 14 yards and a 1st down. Who cares as long as we're getting 1st downs as Moss is going to get some room up the sidelines to the 5, 4-3, and be brought down inside the 5. I think it's at the 3-yard line. 1st down and goal now for the Jayhawks. Johnson now rolling to his right, looking for a man. Pressure coming, and it's going to be caught by Lance Sims in the back of the end zone. A nice little toe tap there, as it is now 35-20. Jayhawks on top, 15 points to our advantage. Now Harrell dropping back to pass, trying to make this game interesting, throwing it across the field to Wyatt as David Dixon gets stiff-armed, and this has been happening all season. David Dixon has no tackle power. I don't know if that's his tackling attribute or if that's his strength attribute, but he just doesn't have it, and it's frustrating because tried to hit stick a couple of guys and it didn't work, and now it's just looking worse and worse as Harrell's going to float this one out to the right. Jerry Harris should have picked that one off. Come on, man. 3rd down and 3 now. Harrell dropping back to pass. He's going to step to his right and fire it. That's going to be brought in by Lloyd. You kidding me? A 12-yard reception for Tony Lloyd there. Motioning a man from left to right is Harrell now dropping back to pass. He's going to step to his right, and he's going to get brought down for a sack. Jesse Quinn, the biggin, getting in there for his 1st sack of the day. 2nd down and 19 now. Harrell dropping back, firing to Woodard, who makes the reception, but Woodard fumbles. It's going to get picked up by Callahan, and he fumbles. And Johnny Ingram scoops up the ball, and he has a lot of open field. In fact, he's going to take this all the way to the 10. 5 touchdown Jayhawks. And that was a crazy play. I'm going to replay here for you guys in a second. Caught by Woodard. Forced fumble there by Burnett. Picked up by Johnny Ingram. Well, excuse me. Then it was picked up by Callahan, and then it was picked up by Ingram after Callahan fumbled, and he is off to the races now. And that would basically do it for this game. End on a high note. 16 of 21, Michael Johnson, 3 touchdowns. Adam Moss, the freshman, played a great game. Back to Johnson for a second here. Great completion percentage, 76%, averaging 14 yards of completion. Sacked 4 times, a little much for me. 13 for 40 is Adam Moss, 2 touchdowns, averaging 10 yards a carry. This kid was great on his first start of the year and of his career. Solid job. Joel Robinson did a good job spelling, trying to get him more involved. Just get him in where we can. He's not a bad back at all. Bryant McMillan, 3 receptions. Not a lot of passing in this game. We really want to focus on the run, and defensively we took care, or at least in the second half, we took care of Central Michigan. Jason Howmiller, another freshman, making some big plays. He had a great catch there along the sidelines. Central Michigan stats now, Alex Harrell, 29 of 35, 307, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He played pretty well. I mean, our secondary, we're hurting a little bit. Played well last year. This year, we lost William Keenan at free safety, and that is definitely taking a toll on us. I think that we'll recover, though. We're getting there. We're starting to hit our stride. So the loss to Texas was a tough one. They're number 20. I would not be surprised to see them climb in the rankings to a top 5 team in the nation, but we'll see what happens. All right, thank you very much for joining me. It is 3-1 for the Jayhawks, and we are taking on Texas Tech Red Raiders at 2-1. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I can do better in these videos. Love to get some more viewers. Help me out, fellas. Anyway, thank you for your support, and we will see you next time when we take on Texas Tech. Have a good one.